Okay, hello everybody. Let me just adjust this. So let's see who is watching this morning. I've got Cheyenne from Hedgehogs. Hi Cheyenne. And Justin in Owls. Hi Justin. Keep those comments coming. Let me know who is watching with me today. So keep them coming. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay with the comments coming up. So keep commenting. Just because we haven't said your name, don't always get to see them, but keep commenting because we do get to read them afterwards, and it's really lovely to see who was here with us. So this morning, have you been and checked your plants this morning? The weather has been beautiful. So that sun is shining. We are now well and truly into springtime. And have your plants been changing? Have you been and had a look at them? Have they been changing? Because I was accused of lying. I know, lying. Never tell a porky pie. Never tell a porky pie. But I said, Lexi in Hedgehog's class, she said to me, Mrs. Thomas, I don't believe that my lettuce is going to change. She said, because I've sat it on the windowsill, like you said, in water, and nothing has changed at all. I went and had a look at mine, and I was just about to agree with her and think, no, nothing much is changing at all. And then I looked that a little bit closer. I did that observing and that thinking that scientists do so well. And I looked a little bit closer and I noticed that my lettuce had indeed started to change. So I'm just going to show you. Now I'm going to see if you can spot it, because it's not very easy to spot at first. I'm going to show you the lettuce first, because actually the lettuce is the hardest one. And it's taken about 11 days to happen. I thought it would be quicker. Obviously, when I was a child, these things happened a lot quicker. I thought it would be quicker. But see if you can see what has changed with my plant. Have a look. Have a good look. Can you see any tiny green? Can you see this one here? Tiny green shoots, and there's another one here. Can you see it underneath my nail there? And where's the other one? And there's another one tucked away in there. And then on this side, I've got some more shoots coming here. Okay, so don't give up. I have got the penguin of perseverance for you here. Keep persevering, and maybe yours will as well. So don't throw it away. It will work. You just have to keep an eye on it and keep checking it. So that's my lettuce. What else did we put? What else did we use? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Well, we also cut the bottom off of the celery, didn't we? Off the celery. So let's have a look and see what has changed with our celery. Now, I'm not sure that put your hand up. Give me a like if you also did celery, because this one's quite interesting. And this one's just changed in the last day or so. So have a look at this one. Can't see it very well there, but if I do, can you see? Can you see that shoot? There's like a new celery plant beginning to grow. And actually there's some teeny tiny ones. I don't know if you can see them. Teeny tiny ones here starting to grow inside as well. And that one's quite a nice one coming up. So they are starting to shoot up. They're starting to grow again. Fantastic. So I'm just going to give those a few more days, and then we can put that in the soil and it will start to grow into a proper plant. Fabulous. But that's not all we did we? Now, my husband didn't believe me that this one would work. We had the basil, and he took it out of the pot a couple of days ago and he went, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. I don't think it's going to happen. And then last night I had a look at it and I went, wow, because look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see those roots? There's my basil. Okay. It's been in the pot of water. Can you see those roots? They are really starting to grow. So this one is now ready to go into a pot of soil, and it should hopefully grow into a massive big bush of basil ready for me to cook with again. And then we did some peppers, didn't we? We took some peppers. Now these are a bit slower. Remember, we put these into our milk bottle container, and it was lovely to see lots of you recycling your containers and using that. So these have just started. Now you might not be able to see these, but I'll put a photo on Facebook after this. This one here, you might be able to see. Let me just move that. Can you just see this one's just starting to come, and there's just some tiny ones here. Just see that, just beginning to come through the soil. They're just beginning to germinate. They're just beginning to shoot up out of their seeds. Their seeds have just swollen up and their shoots have come out. The roots will start to grow down. Because the roots grow down, the shoots grow up and they will start to grow. But what about the all-important, award-winning sunflower? Ooh, we had our fingers crossed on this one, didn't we? We had our fingers crossed on this one. Has anything happened to it? What about yours? Have your sunflowers started to grow? I know lots of you have grown sunflowers. Has anything changed? Let's have a look. There we are. There we are. We have got a tiny shoot. There you go. Can you see it? Can you see it? Fantastic, growing. I've even got my leaves on it. This is the award-winning Fandabby-Dozy sunflower. Ooh, fingers crossed rabbit. So let's have a few more hellos. Hello to Marco. Hello, Marco. And Jack in Foxes. Hi, Jack. Hi, Freddie from Rabbits. Fantastic. Amelie and Alyssa. Hi, Amelie and Alyssa. Hello to Kit in Hedgehogs. Jessica from Squirrels. Jessica, you've been working really hard. Daniel says, hurry up. I'm sure he did. Yes. Well, patience is a virtue, as my plants show. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Maya in Foxes. Hi, Olivia in Badgers. Hi, Elliot in Rabbit Class. Hello to Hermione and Phoebe again. And Sir Edward Tedworth. Well, I'm glad the dog is joining us. Fantastic. Hello to Anina and Badis and to Kat. Hello, Mrs. Woodgate. Hi, Elijah. Oh, Elliot's magic beans are growing. He's been and checked them today. Elliot went out dressed as Peter Rabbit and he grew his beans. Fantastic. Charlie and Robbins and Jack. And can I just say, guys, I keep seeing your rainbow that you've painted on the window. Charlie and Jack, that keeps making me smile. So thank you very much. Hi, Kira. How are you? Hi, Charlie. Is your brother Seth watching as well? Let's find out in a bit. Hello to Willow and hello to Lara. Right, so keep checking on your plants. And what's lovely with growing plants is one day you might look and it looks a bit boring and like nothing's really changing. And then within one day, with this beautiful sunshine we're having, and keep watering them, but not too much, suddenly they just change overnight. So you have to keep looking at them and you have to keep checking on them. So be penguins of perseverance. Okay, don't give up. Lexi, I definitely wasn't lying. Things have changed. Just takes a little bit of time sometimes. It's a bit like when we're learning new things. Sometimes we don't get it straight away, do we? We have to persevere and we have to keep trying. And it's the same with plants. Some grow really fast and some take their time. So anyway, you've all come on because I promised you a story. And I have chosen my favourite story to share with you today. And if you've ever been taught by me, you probably will be able to guess very quickly which story it is. Although I do have a lot of favourite stories. So I chose a story that I wanted to share with you because it's a story that makes me smile every time I read it. It makes me feel a bit happy inside when I read this story. But also, it's a story that I used to share with my children when they were very young. And in fact, the book I'm going to read is their book. And it has got a few torn pages. You might spot them as I'm reading it to you because it's been so well loved and so well read. So what book is it that I'm going to read to you? Well, let's find out. What book do you think it is? Let's just say a few hellos here. Hi to Luca in Owls and Lily. Hi, Luca and Lily. Hi to Esley. Hi to Olivia and Florence. Hi to Olivia C. Hello. I've been loving your unicorn hairband. Perhaps I need to get one of those myself. Yours hasn't changed, Lexi. Lexi saying hers hasn't changed. Perseverance, Lexi. Also, took mine out of the direct sunshine. So keep going, keep checking on them. Don't give up. Hello to Evan in Squirrels. Hello to Sunny in Badgers. And Finley and Oscar say hello. Hello, Finley and Oscar. And hello to Rufus. Right, so anyway. What book are we going to read? What book are we going to read? Well, the book we're going to read. Oh, did you see a glimpse of that then? Let's see if you can work out what it is. Ready? Oh, did you see it? Did you see it? Let's try it from the bottom. Let's see if you can work out. Oh, anybody who knows this book should know this one. There we go. My absolute favourite. Well, one of my absolute favourites. We know we like to read, don't we? So it's Giraffes Can't Dance. So if you're sitting quietly, if you're sitting comfortably, have you got a cushion or something nice and comfortable to sit on? And then we shall read Giraffes Can't Dance. Hey, we like this one too. Fantastic. So do we. So Giraffes Can't Dance. Are you ready? I love this front cover. I love this front cover. It makes me feel like dancing myself. Here we go. 3 cheeky chimpanzees. I wonder if I can think of 3 cheeky chimpanzees. Probably most of the staff at Pashley. Giraffes Can't Dance. And here we go. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and mending shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. That's how I feel a bit about dancing. I'm not very good at dancing either. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald! The animals all laughed. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. How do you think Gerald is feeling at the moment? Do you think he's in the green zone? Do you think he's in a happy place? Or do you think he's a little bit in the blue zone and feeling a little bit sad? I think he is. I always feel a bit sad for Gerald when I get to this bit. Gerald simply froze up He was rooted to the spot. Oh, they're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. And that's the problem when we think we can't do something. We do feel really bad about it, don't we? So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Oh dear. See where my children have loved this. Then, Lucaress has just said he knew I'd choose this one. See, if you've been taught by me, you know. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. A moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is the branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. There he is. There he is. He looks like he's ready. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and he leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen!" "Oh, how is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. There you are. You see them all throwing flowers at him? That means they think he's done really great. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." There, my absolute favourite book. And one of the reasons it's my favourite book is because things can be really, really hard, can't they? Can be a bit challenging at the moment. It's really quite tricky being at home. I've got lots to do. I've got lots of work to do. I've got school work to do. I'm trying to be a teacher to my children. So things can be really, really tricky. They can be challenging. But be like Gerald. Be like Penguin the Perseverance. Don't give up. Okay? Sometimes you just have to do things a little bit differently and then you can achieve. And it's okay to be different as well. If you want to do something different to how your brothers and sisters or your friends do things, it's absolutely fine to be different. Okay? We just never, ever give up, do we? We always try and do it, just like Gerald. And he became the best dancer. I might take a few tips from Gerald on Thursday when Miss Fossella is doing some of her dancing. So I might keep that in mind because I do find it a little bit tricky. So let's see who else enjoyed that story with me. So, oh, Sunny, you love that story and you said thank you. Thank you for listening. It was fantastic. Hi from Stanley in Foxes. Who else we've got? Oh, Lily S. She loves this book as well. Jessica, you've got this book at home as well. Mrs. Smith, she thought it was a good choice book. Fantastic. And Daniel liked it as well. So before I go, some of you have amazed me. Absolutely amazed me. Oh, I'm glad Oscar loved it. Fantastic, Oscar. Because this morning I went on to Numbots and I've been keeping an eye on Numbots to see who has been doing the most work, who's been winning the most points on there. I was amazed. Absolutely amazed. Some of you have been very, very busy on Numbots. So we want to give a big thumbs up to some of these. Let's just have a Sonic Boys loved it. Well done. Freddie and Flo, fantastic. Charlie, wait for your picture of a plant. We're going to put that on Facebook in a minute and you can put them on there. You think you've got the biggest one. Right, so Numbots. Who has been on Numbots? Who's got this bit of a drum roll? So let's go down the classes and I will tell you who's scored the most points. Fantastic. Keep going on Numbots. Don't give up if you enjoy doing it. It's really great fun. I've even had a go at playing on some of it as well. So in Squirrels class, big thumbs up to Amelie. You're the top scorer at the moment in Squirrels class. In Hedgehogs class, it is Marco. Well done, Marco. In Rabbits class, it is now different person. It's Olaf. Well done, Olaf. In Fox's class, and just say Foxes, some of you have got the highest scores in the whole of the school. Foxes, you seem to be flying. So the highest scorer in Foxes was Ada. Well done, Ada. In Badger's class, the highest score was Nola. Well done, fantastic. In Mole's class, it is Marco. Well done, Marco. In Robin's class, it is Esley. Well done, Esley. In Woodpecker's class, it's Junior. Fantastic, Junior. And in Owl's class, it is Christopher. Well done. Which class do you think has the highest scores out of the whole school? Which class? Well, I'm going to tell you, it was Owls last week. It was Owls last week. Not this week. Not this week. Foxes, very close, very close. But it's not you. So our top scoring class today is Robin's class. Robin's, round of applause. Mr. McInnes will be really, really proud of you. But we're going to keep an eye on that and see which class can beat that, because I think some of you may just do that. I also need to give out, we've been having some birthdays. Now, I've written down the birthdays and I've forgotten which day birthdays are. I didn't write that down. So Freddie S. is going to catch Olaf. I bet he's going to go on Numbots straight away. And I reckon Charlie might be there as well. So big happy birthday. Can we say a big happy birthday to these children who have had their birthday or are going to have it in the next day or two? So in Hedgehog's class, a big happy birthday to Felicity and Dulcie. Happy birthday to you too. In Squirrel's class, we've got Henry and Jasper. It's your birthdays tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. In Badger class, we had Bryn. So happy birthday, Bryn. And in Mole's class, it was Quentin. So happy birthday to you, Quentin. Then in Robin's class, we had Freddie. Happy birthday, Freddie. And Emil. So happy birthday to Emil as well. So a big happy birthday to you guys. Now, I am going to put a post onto Facebook as soon as this has finished with photos of my plants that are growing. Yes. Hopefully somebody, if there's anybody at Pashley that's watching this, could you take a photo of our plants at Pashley and pop them on the comment box? So I'm going to put a post, take photos, put them underneath my post on Facebook, and let's see how yours are growing as well. So Lexi, I know it's your birthday on Friday, but what have we got happening on Thursday? I have got, yeehaw! I've got my cowboy boots. I am ready on Thursday. On Thursday, it is Miss Forcella. She is an award-winning dancer and she loves a bit of line dancing. So on Thursday, tune in at 2:00 and she is going to teach you how to do some line dancing. Now, us teachers are quite excited. We've never had a go at this. Might even get a little video of us. So I have my cowboy boots on, ready to do some line dancing. But I thought I might give you a little bit of a challenge. Who wants a challenge? Who wants a whole school challenge over the next couple of days? Bit easier. We're on holiday. There's no rush. There's no rush. So I thought, who? Because I know you're a very creative lot, and I'm not. Who thinks they could use, because we like a bit of upcycling, these? Can you use these? This is your whole school challenge over the next couple of days. I put a post with some ideas for those of you that are like me and need some ideas. But can you turn these into some animals? Maybe Gerald the giraffe. Maybe you could see Gerald the giraffe turn one of these. Can you turn these into animals? I know some of you might choose butterflies, might have all different animals. So I think you've probably got some of these lying around at home. If you haven't, wait. You've got a couple of days to do this. This isn't a daily challenge now. These are just ideas to keep you going if you need some new ideas for some activities over Easter. So, toilet rolls. Have you got any? What can you turn it into? Keep an eye on Facebook. I'm going to put a post with some ideas up as soon as I finish this. Okay, so you can magpie, you can pinch the ideas, Google it, or come up with your own amazing inventive, because whenever we give you a challenge, Pashley, you Pashley children always come up with better ideas than I could possibly come up with. So that is whole school challenge for today for the next couple of days. So we're just about to finish. Let's just have a couple more hellos and goodbyes. Let's just see who else is on there. Willow, hello to Willow. Who else have we got? Albert and Foxes. Hi, Albert. Oh, Luca and Lily, challenge accepted. They're going to be off in a minute, see if they've got any empty toilet rolls. Fantastic. So that is your challenge. Go off, explore, see what you can create with rubbish that we've got around you. And don't forget, if you're finding it difficult, if you're finding things aren't sticking on, or you can't find anything around the house, because I don't have a lot of art things, remember Gerald, you don't have to do it like everybody else is doing it. Do it a little bit differently, okay? And don't give up. Keep going. Find a different way to do it. Be like Gerald. So, Thursday, Miss Forcella, tune in at 2:00. We're all going to get our cowboy boots, or probably trainers might be a little bit better. Hi to Evan and Summer. And tune in on Thursday at 2:00. We'll all enjoy that. I think she might have a little bit of a dance challenge for you as well. Post your pictures below. I'm going to put those posts on now. But it's been lovely to speak to you all. Lovely to see you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful Easter holidays. Take care. Look after yourself. Bye.